Hi, absolutely gorgeous, beautiful people. How are you doing? Welcome back to my YouTube channel. Today we're gonna get ready to go nowhere. I ordered some Makeup Revolution things a few weeks ago. So today we're gonna be testing out some full face Makeup Revolution, which if you don't know is like one of my favorite affordable makeup brands. I absolutely love them. Yeah, we're gonna just jump straight in. I've got my honey t-shirt on, I've got my coffee. If you're wondering why it's got a straw in, I'm testing out some teeth whitening stuff for you guys at the minute, so I want to give it a fair chance, so I'm not trying to wreck it with a coffee. But yeah, get comfy, get snug, and let's get started. It's in a little diddy box, but it's okay, there's a lot in here, so don't panic. Don't panic. Do you know what I have to say? One thing with Makeup Revolution, I ordered directly from their website. I didn't order from Superdrug. And I'll talk a little bit about that experience just in case you're new to this channel, but they always package everything so well. The parcel comes with Royal Mail, so it comes within 2 days as well, and they're just fantastic. Like the customer service, the delivery, everything is just so good. I'm on week 1 of my face dissolving. I've got another 3 weeks before the results come through, but I don't know if you can tell, the swelling has gone down quite a bit. So again, I will do like a video talking about it, but I just want to make sure it's, you know, worth the dollar before I do that. The first thing that we're going to do is set the skin, get everything ready for the skin. So I did go ahead and get this. So this is the Brightening Boost Illumination Intense Ginseng Eye Cream. Now the reason I wanted to get this is because, to be honest, I don't really have an eye cream that I like. I've tried a couple, but none really, you know, do much for me. And I also know the ginseng is really good for brightening, awakening. So it comes in a little cute tub, and it's just a white cream. Okay, so let's give this a go. So it's like a thin, oh, it's very thin. I want to poke myself in the eye. So it's quite a thin cream. It almost reminds me of like very cooling. As soon as you put it on, there's like this really nice cooling sensation that's kind of happening here. That's really refreshing actually. That kind of makes your eyes just be like, whoa, waking up right now. So I'll keep that in my routine and I'll use that over the next few weeks and we'll see what that's like. So for lips as well, I did get a lip product. So it is from Makeup Obsession. Now, if you didn't know, Makeup Revolution also does a couple of other brands that are also sold within Superdrug. Makeup Obsession is one of them. I think that's mainly Boots at the minute though, if I'm right. So they had this Makeup Obsession So Lip Balm, and they do lots of different colours. I just got the natural one, but they do like reds, pinks, oranges, blues. I don't know if they do blues. I might be making that up. So it comes in a little squeezy tube. Oh, okay. Oh, so this is the natural one. So it doesn't really have a tint or anything. It's just kind of really shiny, as you can see. Very soft, very moisturizing. It's not sticky or anything like that. It just feels very soft. It almost feels oily, like it's got an oily texture. So again, we'll leave this on while we do our makeup and we'll see if this helps my lips. So for primer, I got this Pore Primer. So it looks like this. I wanted to compare this to my Benefit one, which I absolutely love. I use every single day. So I wanted to try this. So let's see, I'm guessing it's gonna have natural color, definitely exactly the same kind of, you know, output as the Benefit one. So this is, again, I call it like your typical primer, but the primer that just smooths. It makes everything feel very mattified and it's going on quite nicely. My face is still sore, ow. Yeah, so it's definitely mattified. It's took away any of the shine, as you can see. Now, I didn't manage to get a liquid foundation, but obviously I'm gonna keep to Makeup Revolution in this video. So I'm gonna grab my Revolution foundation. So if you haven't watched my last video, I'll leave the link below. This is one of the foundations that I'd recently rediscovered. So this is the Revolution Matte Based Pore Blurring Full Coverage Foundation, and it is actually a really good foundation. I'm not quite sure why I stopped using it, but I did, but I've recently kind of rediscovered it and it's so good. So I'm just going to apply this with my Primani foundation brush, which again is one of my favorite brushes at the moment to go to. I just love it. But yeah, this foundation is very full coverage. It's very mattifying. I did say in the last video that I did, if you have oily skin, this would be great for you because it is really mattifying. There is absolutely no shine whatsoever in this foundation. The shade I am using is F10. It's a little bit dark for me at the minute because I'm not able to tan, but it's not that bad. Oh, I always get it in my hair no matter what I do. Even if I clip it back, I've just still got it in my hair. Like, there's just no winning here. So I'm just gonna quickly blend that over with a beauty blender. You can just put this straight on with a beauty blender, but I like to do both steps. I just find that your foundation sits more flawlessly if you do both steps rather than just one. Try not to get it on my black top. But yeah, I'm gonna do makeup today and I'm gonna wear a black top. Okay, so that went on really nicely. I feel like these together go really well because this is the Blur and Prime primer, and then that is a Blur and Prime, no it's not, it's a Blur foundation. So they go really nice together, and as I say, you can see there's hardly any shine on my skin, so it would be a great duo if you had a really oily skin. So carrying on, I'm gonna go on to the brows. I didn't buy any new products, but I do have my little brow set from Revolution Pro, so I'm gonna show you that today. So the first thing is this Revolution Pro brow pencil in the shade Ash Brown. And if you are new here, I rave about this all the time. It's very, very similar to the Precisely My Brow pencil from Benefit. But this ash brown is just the perfect brown for me because as you can tell by like my natural hair color and you know, just by looking at my brows, they are very ash. But this brow pencil is just so good. I always panic buy this brow pencil. I always get like 4 because I'm scared they're gonna stop doing it. So if you're watching this Makeup Revolution, please don't ever stop doing this. So another product I also like from the range is Revolution Pro. This is the Duo Brow Powder. Again, this is in the shade Ash Brown, but it gives you these 2 gorgeous powders. So what I like to do is just take this one on the left and just fill in the brows a little bit. And again, I don't do this every single time, but I just, you know, sometimes it just gives you that little extra, almost sets the brow as well. Again, this is super pigmented, but not, you know, pigmented enough to make your brows really dark. Coolly. So then to set the brow, I'm gonna just take Revolution Pro. This is the Volume and Sculpt Clear Brow Gel. I love this because it's just got a little spoolie, so you can really get in and push all those hairs right into play. So I did get an eyeshadow palette. We're not going to use this today, I'm really sorry to tell you, because I am going to be doing a specific look with this palette, which is why I got it. This is the Revolution Pro Regeneration Legendary palette, and you can see there's lots of bright colours, so stay tuned because we will be doing a specific look. But what I really want to try today is this. So this is the Flick and Go eyeliner, the flexible ultra black precision tip eyeliner. So this is what it looks like, and it's basically in the shape of a flick. So the idea is, I'm guessing, is you're meant to, I don't really get that. Maybe you're supposed to press it? Let's just try it and see what happens. It's gonna be hard because I have got lashes on. So let's just try. I don't really. Oh, okay. So I tried to press it on, but to be honest, it's just a bit watery. I think you're basically just meant to draw the flick on with this, and it's supposed to be easier because of the flick. I thought it was gonna be like a press on and go, but it's definitely not. I love a flick, but I always just find it so stressful, which is why I never do one. It definitely just made it quicker. Maybe going this way. Oh. No, that didn't work either. Oh my god, okay. This is like, I'm not very good at doing flicks anyway. Flicks are definitely not my forte. It's definitely easier than using like a normal eyeliner because of the shape of it, but you still have to be very careful. You would still, you know, need to be confident at drawing a flick. Okay, like I don't hate it. It definitely makes it easier than using a normal liquid eyeliner, but it's still not the easiest, but they are pretty even, like it worked. So I'm letting my lashes grow out a little bit at the minute. I did get some lashes off Amazon, some individuals, just to fill in for the time being, because obviously I can't go to my lash technician, but I'm gonna let them thin out a little bit anyway, because I feel like I'd like a little break from having thick lashes. So I'm gonna finish my base. So I got this, I love Revolution Heartbreaker concealer. It says it's got coconut extract and vitamin C, E, A, B3 and B5 anti-crease. So let's give this a go. The little top is a heart, which is cute. Oh, look, it's a little heart. It looks like little bunny ears. Okay, so the applicator is a bit odd. I don't know how I feel about it. Sort of just scratches you as you put it on. But our main concern is whether this concealer is good, right? Oh, I have to say it smells amazing, this concealer. You can definitely smell the coconut. It's very coconutty. So let's give this a little blend and we'll see what this is like. So to start off with, it's quite a thin concealer, very lightweight, but I mean the coverage is there. You can see it's lightened. It's definitely lightened. I just love the smell of it. All I can smell is coconuts. It just smells amazing. It's covered, I can't complain. Well, I just threw my coffee everywhere. So I got this Makeup Obsession Quick Stick. So this says you can use it for base, conceal and contouring. So I got the shade LO6. Now again, I didn't know what shade to get, but they basically show you an arm and they have all of these swatches on so you can try and see your nearest shade, which I actually think is such a good idea. I think it is so useful because you can then really kind of look at the comparison. And if there's one thing I love, it's a good foundation stick. I like foundation sticks. I've been using them since I was in school. I just think they're great for that extra coverage, that extra flawless look. I used to use them to cover my freckles and then freckles came in and I was like, oh, okay. So it's quite thin. It's quite a thin foundation stick, but that's okay. The colour is okay as well. It's not perfect, it's a little bit light, but it will work. The texture is quite thin. It's not a thick foundation stick. I didn't have to pull it across my entire face. Like some foundation sticks you put on and it's like dragging chalk across your face. Coverage is really good, really full coverage. Really full coverage. Blends really quick. Again, I've not got too much shine off of it, so it's not like a really oily foundation stick. Yeah, I like that. I really like that. That's given me some really good coverage. Again, probably a little bit light, but it's not too bad. So I did also get a new powder. So I got this Revolution Pro Powder Foundation Pressed Powder, and this is in the shade F3. So again, I don't know what this colour is going to be like. Hopefully not too light. Packaging is really nice. You get a little mirror, which is handy. The powder is probably a little too light for me. Okay, so I'm going to take my powder brush. Very pigmented powder. I'm a bit concerned it's going to be too light, which it is. Okay, I'm just going to put a little bit of this on, but I am going to have to go over it with a darker powder because this has now made me really pale. Also, I feel like you put this powder on and it's almost sitting on top of everything. It's not actually, oh, I knew it was gonna happen. It's not actually, just made it worse. It's not really blending in, it's just sitting on top of, but it has made me really pale. I'm just gonna take my e.l.f. powder, which is really dark, but I just wanna go over this a little bit because I feel like I'm looking very Casper at the moment. Okay, so yeah, that powder, to be honest, I'm not a fan of, which is strange because I like Revolution Pro products. They're normally really good. Yeah, it was a little bit like putting chalk on your face. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take my Revolution Pro eyebrow and a little smudge brush. I'm gonna go in with a darker color and I'm just gonna smudge underneath the eye. Give a little something. Okay, so I'm just gonna do my mascara. So I'm gonna take my Autograph mascara as always. Is it me as well? Are we having like the most beautiful weather at the minute? Isn't it so typical? Like, you guys know if we weren't on lockdown, it would be snowing, hurricanes, storms, torrential rain, blizzard. But no, because we're on lockdown, the weather is gorgeous. So I got a contour highlight kit, which I'm excited to try because I haven't tried this. This is the Roxxsaurus, which is Roxy, who I have watched and followed for quite a long time. This is her highlight and contour powder. So the packaging's cute. Let's open this boy up. Oh, it's pretty. That's really pretty. So this is what it looks like. Now for me, I just feel like this palette's got everything. It's got my contour color that I need. It's got my bronzer color and it's got these gorgeous highlights. So let's give this a go. So I'm gonna contour with this color and I'm gonna bronze with this light color here. I'm gonna try this one. I haven't used this one in a really long time. This is the flat contour brush. So I'm just gonna use this under my jaw. I like this because like you can really get in there, This is from Superdrug, this brush, if you were wondering. I don't use it on my face, I just use it under my chin. And then for my face, I have been liking this one again lately. This is the Gosh. I think this is their blusher brush, but I love it for contouring because it's still quite thin. You can really get in there. This colour's gorgeous for contour. You know, something I really love is a cool contour. I just find it makes the shadow look way more realistic. And this is definitely really nice and cool. And it's really blending quite nicely as well. I'm gonna take my powder brush just to give that a blend. Ow. Note to self, do not wear hoops when doing makeup. doesn't work. Oh my god, hair, go away. I'm gonna go in with the bronzer, like I say, take the lighter colour. I'm gonna take my tapered blush brush. This is only something that I've recently kind of discovered with bronzer, but I do find it makes me look tanned. I really rate that. I love the contour colour. The bronzer is lovely. It's really, really pigmented, and everything just sort of sits nicely together. So yeah, we give that a thumbs up. Let's try the highlighter. So do I want to use the gold or do I want to use that one? Ooh, I'm going to use the gold today, actually. I'm going to use this one here because this is like screaming out to me. I'm going to use my finger for my nose. Oh, hi there. Hi. These are super pigmented, guys. Like, I'm not even kidding you. Oh, that. Oh my God, it's so nice. I have to say, I feel like this is going to be my new face palette because the colours are just so pigmented. Face, I'm going to put a little bit up here on these parts of my head. I just, you know, really, I just can't get over that. Like, that's so pretty. I'm going to put a little bit under my eye, and I need to. A little bit on, I mean, look at it. It's just so pretty. I'm going to put a little bit in. Oh, I need to stop because seriously, I'm going to put it everywhere. Like, I'm going to put this highlighter everywhere. I'm just going to be a highlighter. Today, I'm going to be a highlighter. This palette is amazing. Absolutely amazing. Hands down. Like, I love it. I feel like I'm going to use this every single day now. So I did get a couple of lip products because I don't tend to, and I thought, let's do it this time. So I thought we'd try the Matte Nude lipstick collection. So this is 5 full-size lipsticks. I, to be honest, only really ever wear nude. I do wear red sometimes, but not in the day. Like, I don't wear red in the day. So the first colour is Raw, which is this like pinky colour. She bright pink. So that's like baby pink. The next one, I wouldn't have said it's a nude though, it's a pink, but okay. The next one also looks pink, not nude, but again, you know. The next one is called Naked. So let's try Naked. So a pink again. Okay. Bright pink. The next one is also like a darkish nude. This is in the shade Protect. So again, it's like a pink again. I'd say this is more like a, okay, it's still quite a bright pink. A nude, that's a pink, but. So these two I would say are nudes. So the first one is called Real. Yeah, this is more of a nude, I'd say. There you go. It's like a very warm nude. These lipsticks are not drying. They're very mattified. Last one is called Truth. I think I've tried this one before actually. So again, this is your kind of your typical light nude. Well, it's very light. For me, these aren't really like nudes I'd go for. They're more pinks, I'd say. They're like very shades of pinks. The last two are the more nude colors, but I still would say I like more of a brown nude, and these are kind of like pink nudes. I did also get 2 of these. So these are the lip liners and eyeliner set from Nath. So I will try these. The first one is Bodysuits, which is like this orangey sort of nude colour. And yeah, apparently you can use these as eyeliners as well. Oh, okay. So it's like a crayon kind of material. So that's the first one. So yeah, again, kind of like an orangey nude shade. And then this one is Brown Sugar. There. Let's give Brown Sugar a go. I'm intrigued. Okay. So they're very mattifying again. They're definitely not glossy lip liners. I'm trying to rub something off. Like, yeah, I've got a smudge and it's a mole. Like, it's a beauty mark. I think I'm going to take Real. No, but that don't really go. Oh, I'm actually gonna line my lips, and then I'm gonna take this Skinny Lippin by W7. This is in the shade Matte Nude, just because with this look today, I really want a real nude shade. I don't want anything really pink. My camera decided to die on me. So I ended up changing my lip because I didn't actually really like the look of it. I took this Nath lip liner and I decided to just line my lips with that, just because the other lip was a little bit too dark for me, for what I like. So then the last product that we've got is this Revolution Glass Iridescent Fixing Spray. So you can see all the iridescence at the bottom. So let's give this a good shake. Stunning. So let's give this a go. I'm gonna just move everything back out the way. It's a really fine mist, which is nice. It definitely has given me a little bit of iridescence. Definitely a nice little glow. Kind of got like little glitter pigments in. It smells amazing. Like, it's a really nice smell. I just don't know what it is. This is the finished makeup look. I hope you guys enjoyed, and as always, Revolution just has some really, really nice products, really affordable things that you would just use every single day. And I hope you liked this tutorial. Stay tuned, enjoy your week, and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye.